There is a whole lot of sensory data to take in with all our senses. A lot of times you see people when they're walking around, even in nature or on trails, they'll just be either looking down or usually looking down, or they'll be looking straight ahead and not really taking in everything around them. And there's more shades of color and there's more like texture to everything than we really recognize. Do you ever just go really close to trees? I mean, you can sit against them on your butt and keep your back straight against one for kind of like a grounding. It can be like a meditation. It's more like an energizing tactic where the earth takes in. Usually you can just have your pants off, or you can have them on, but you have to have contact with your palms against the tree or the ground. But just sit against a tree. You can also hug a tree, but it's not as effective as sitting against one, using it as kind of like a prop for your back. But yeah, there's just so much. There's so many different textures to even trees. When you get really close to bark, just like really look at it and look at how it flows. Look at what's the same and what isn't. Some days you just can't catch a break. I keep on pausing because either there's a siren and there's more noise pollution from an airplane than people keep on walking by. But yeah, you'll notice that some animals and some bugs are more chattery than others. Just listen to the individual sounds as well, beyond the noise pollution that we usually get, even if you live in a suburb, apparently. It does kind of make me want to move out to the country. My family's got some land I could move, if I really wanted to, I could move to. But honestly, I want to be around people and communicate with people and get to know people. But anyway, like I was saying, listen to individual sounds, try to identify different ones. You might even want to keep a nature journal. You get really close to leaves, for instance. A lot of this stuff seems very basic, but if you do it for a long time, you start to really take in how big our world is. Like, you can just get really close to a leaf and just analyze it. It's not good with the camera, but just analyze the texture. Analyze how it dies, when it's greenest, when it's not greenest, and what shades of green. And if you just stand still and look up and you're completely silent and you look up to the forest, the canopy, I guess you can say, you can just feel everything moving together. These are just some details that popped in my head that I thought I'd share with y'all. Anyway, y'all have a good one.